humanoid robotics companies are raising billions. Figure AI closed a round valuing it at $39 billion. Aptronic raised $935 million. 1X Technologies, Agility Robotics, and NEURA Robotics are all scaling fast, with combined valuations exceeding $85 billion across the sector in 2025 alone. But for most people, these companies remain completely off-limits. They sit behind private market walls, accessible only to venture capital firms and institutional allocators willing to write large checks and wait years for liquidity. XMAQUINA is building something structurally different, an onchain system that acquires real equity in private robotics companies, creates tradable markets around those positions, and coordinates the entire operation through a single token. That token is DEUS. DEUS is not a passive governance token bolted onto an investment DAO. It is the base asset that the entire XMAQUINA system is built around. It serves three core functions. First, it is the governance layer. Holders who stake DEUS receive XDEUS through a vote-escrowed model inspired by Curve's VCRV system. The longer you lock, the more governance weight you carry. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Every treasury deployment, portfolio allocation, and protocol parameter change requires explicit on-chain approval from XDEUS holders. No capital moves without a vote. Staking and active governance participation is also directly incentivized. The DAO may distribute up to 40% of realized value to active XDEUS holders through multiplier-weighted governance rewards, meaning those who show up and vote are first in line when the ecosystem generates returns. Second, DEUS is the base pairing asset across all on-chain markets within the Robotics Capital Markets (RCM) protocol, when the DAO acquires equity. In a robotics company, the DEUS token is used as the base pairing for all trading and liquidity provision. This creates a market infrastructure that allows for on-chain trading of private equity positions, something that has never been possible before. Third, DEUS is the coordination layer. It is the asset that aligns incentives across all participants in the XMAQUINA system. Whether you're a liquidity provider, a governance participant, or a market maker, DEUS is the token that ties all roles together. This is not a token that is separate from the system's purpose. It is the system's purpose. The stakes are high. The robotics sector is growing at a breakneck pace. Companies that were once considered niche are now attracting billions in funding and scaling at an unprecedented rate. But the traditional private market structure excludes most participants. XMAQUINA is trying to change that by bringing the entire investment and governance process on-chain. The mechanism is clear. Use a token to coordinate a decentralized investment DAO, acquire real-world equity positions in robotics companies, and most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Create a market infrastructure that allows for on-chain trading of those positions. The uncertainty lies in execution. Can XMAQUINA actually acquire equity in private robotics companies? Can it build a liquid market around those positions? Can it maintain governance participation at scale? The next signal to watch is whether the XMAQUINA system can successfully onboard its first robotics equity position and begin trading on the RCM protocol. If it can, it may represent a major shift in how private market access is structured and who gets to participate.